Imagine driving miles and miles down a winding road enclosed with moss-covered trees. The drive puts your body in idle as you soak up the serenity. Then the trees begin to part and your body comes to life as you take in enormous rock formations rising from the earth and touching the clouds. A mist in the distance that you discover is a waterfall plunging from thousands of feet above, and trees taller than 20-story buildings and wider than your car. My family and I took a road trip to California, and we experienced this dream as we entered Yosemite National Park. Today I'm going to tell you about the rock formations, waterfalls, and sequoia trees that make up the natural wonders of Yosemite National Park. The first thing I'm going to tell you about is the rock formations. El Capitan is a vertical wall of granite that rises 3,500 feet in the air. It is over 100 million years old and was formed by glacial erosion. This immense piece of granite is the largest exposed piece of granite in the world. The next rock formation that I'm going to tell you about is Half Dome. It is another well-known rock formation that is known around the world for rock climbing. It soars 4,700 feet in the air, and it looks like a sphere with one side sheared off. The sheer side is known as North America's sheerest cliff with a grade of 93%. The second thing I'm going to tell you about are the waterfalls. The tallest waterfall in Yosemite is Yosemite Falls. Yosemite Falls is made up of 3 tiers. Upper Yosemite, which is pictured right here, the Middle Cascades, which you can kind of see coming down, and Lower Yosemite Fall, with a total of 2,425 feet of free-falling water. It is the tallest waterfall in the United States and the 5th highest in the world. The second waterfall that I'm going to talk about is the second tallest waterfall in Yosemite. It is Sentinel Falls. Sentinel Falls is made up of 6 drops, all ranging between 50 to 500 feet in free-falling water. It is seen in the spring, but is usually dry by midsummer. The third tallest waterfall is Ribbon Fall. It stands at 1,612 feet and is a single drop waterfall. The water flow is thin and narrow, giving it the name Ribbon. It is the tallest single drop free-falling waterfall in the United States. The third thing I'm going to tell you about today is the sequoia trees. The tallest sequoia tree in the park is the Columbia tree, sitting at 285 feet. That is taller than a 28-story building. The second tree is the California tunnel tree. The California tunnel tree is the only living tree in Yosemite that you can walk through. The tunnel was made in 1895 to allow a road to go through for stagecoaches full of tourists. Even though you can no longer drive through the tree, you can walk through this tree still today. And the third tree, which is the star of the sequoias, is the grizzly giant, sitting at 210 feet. Sitting at 210 feet, which is relatively short compared to most of the other sequoias. And it is a whopping 96 feet around. That is 96 steps that you would have to take to get around the tree. One of its limbs, when you look up, looks like a tree coming out of it. It is 7 feet in diameter and is larger than any other non-sequoia tree trunk in the grove. Today, I have told you about the rock formations, waterfalls, and sequoia trees that make up the natural wonders of Yosemite National Park. If you are in need of a vacation that can offer serenity, wonder, and adventure all in one place, I urge you, jump on a train, on a plane, or in an automobile and make your way to the natural wonders of Yosemite National Park.